Hello, my friends, and welcome back into this week's episode of Wheeling Feeling presented by Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration and Wheeling Island Hotel Casino Racetrack. It's kind of crazy to realize that this is actually the last weekend of July coming up. So sorry, kids, school's going to be starting pretty soon, but let's not get too far into that quite yet. There's still plenty happening over the next few weeks in the city of Wheeling. And this weekend is probably one of the biggest ones they have all year. It's the UNDO's Upper Ohio Valley Italian Heritage Festival. It's set to bring in thousands and thousands of people to come and enjoy the music, the food, the dancing, and everything that surrounds this iconic festival. We'll hear more from Crissy Clutter, who's one of the members of the board, coming up in about 30 seconds.
Wheeling Island has your share of $100,000 as part of our summer living giveaways. So join us Saturdays in June, where each week we'll draw 10 lucky winners every hour from 7 to 10 p.m. Play for your chance to win free play or gift cards up to $2,500 each. Pick the progressive and you'll win cash starting at $2,000 or more. Players receive one entry for every 50 base points earned. Plus, you'll earn double entries when you play on Mondays and Tuesdays. Only at Wheeling Island Hotel Casino Racetrack.
So Friday kicks off the UNDO's Upper Ohio Valley Italian Heritage Festival. It's one that's been around for almost 4 decades, and it is, I think, safe to say, the biggest weekend of the year in the Friendly City. I'm joined by Crissy Clutter, who is on the board for the event. Crissy, I know you're a Wheeling native. This has been part of your life, pretty much your whole life. How excited are you guys to get things kicked off this weekend?
It's super exciting. I think it's like a Wheeling tradition. For so many years, everybody comes down with their family. They meet. They go to Little Italy. They check out some of the music at Heritage Port. Now we brought back all the music to Little Italy as well last year. And there's a lot of authentic food. It's just a great time for everyone in the community to get together. And not only the city of Wheeling, the entire Ohio Valley, because as you know, this year's Italian American of the Year is from Steubenville. So, I mean, we try to get everybody up and down the river to come and meet and just have a great time.
Well, I know that this festival, as I mentioned, has been going on for more than 4 decades at this point. Tell me a little bit about the history of, the Italian festival and how much it has grown, especially in the last 5-10 years.
I don't know if I can say it's grown, because I remember being a little kid, and I don't know if it's just because when you're younger, everything's just so big. I really feel like it's just always been big for me. I remember being in high school and can I get dropped off to the festival? That's where you were going to meet all your friends. We're going to walk around, check out the vendors, have a sausage sandwich. And then I got to college, we'd all meet for the big mugs of beer. And I do think that we've tried to, in the last couple years, make it better, because I know a lot of people thought that it lost a little of its authenticity. But now we're trying to bring on some younger board members, and not saying the older crew, they know how it is. They've got this thing down pat. They could do it with no planning at all, I think. But the younger crew has been really trying to bring back some authenticity, because we're the ones on social media that see what the public wants. So they're asking, bring some more authenticity. So we've brought back the Little Italy stage. We've brought back the wine stand that, everybody used to love, the tasting. A lot of the board members will be there helping out with that. We have brought back some of the old favorite. I mean, we didn't bring this back, but Sons of Italy has always been down there. We put it in Little Italy. And this year, even, we have so many new vendors that are just authentic Italian. You can get an Italian ice. You can get yourself a cannoli. You can get yourself a meatball sandwich from the Central Grill in Bel Air. You can get yourself a stromboli from Grandma Lamana's. I think that's how she says her name. I'm sorry, Grandma, if I messed it up. But you can listen to the accordion, and we are going to have authentic Italian dancing with the turn dance coming down. They're going to show people what's up. So, I mean, we are really trying to make it grow in that aspect of it being more authentic and more just, what the people have asked for.
Well, Crissy, I saw on Facebook that the bocce courts are going to be on the West Banco Arena floor this year, which is kind of a change from what we've seen. It used to be kind of in that lobby area when you walked in. So a lot more room than what we may have seen in the past there too.
Well, we've had to cut people off in the past because we'd get to a certain point because you can only fit so many people when the courts were outside. It was just so hot. Grandpa couldn't come down at 8 years old and sit in the 90 degrees and play his bocce ball. So we wanted to move it inside. So we did it in the lobby. But then that kind of constricted us to not as many people being able to play. We'd have to cut people off. Everybody wants to play the bocce. I've played it in a couple times. I can't say I'm great, but we've had to people off. So now it's on West Banco floor. You're going to have air conditioning. There's plenty of room for even people to come and hang out, watch people on the courts. Your friends and family can come, but really just roomier and cooler with the warm weather in July. And it's really something we love, and we don't want to limit it. So we don't have to this year.
Well, I know you guys expect thousands and thousands and thousands of people every year. And it's like you said, it's been big for so long. When you look at what this festival means to Heritage Port, to the city of Wheeling, when it comes to like economic impact, bringing people in to see the city that might not come otherwise, how important do you think this has been for the city of Wheeling?
I mean, great. We have buses coming in. We have a couple buses coming in of people that are coming to the Italian Festival. Also, we can't wait for another hotel to be built, with the announcement of that, because McClure just didn't have room for us. And sometimes the quality hasn't been what we wanted there. So we are excited for the new hotel even, because it is tourism. Like, there are a lot of people that will come visit our festival. And like I told you before, it's not just Wheeling people. We're going to have people from Steubenville, Weirton, Belmont County, all over the river. Even our board is filled with people like that. So their friends and family all come down. So really, we're coming down. And even when they leave the festival, they're stopping to get gas. Some spend the night. And they're spending money right here in downtown Wheeling, which, the last year or so, a couple of years, it's been struggling with the roads, and people already plan. They're coming down. It doesn't matter. It's the Italian Festival, and it's time of year that we're just going to celebrate and have a great time. And it is something that's going to bring a little boost to the economy for the city of Wheeling.
Well, Crissy, I got to ask you more of a personal question. What is your favorite food at the Italian Festival?
That is
it's a hard one, right?
I know. I really do like this. I always go and I get something every day because I'm down there from morning to night. So, I really love the Sons of Italy tradition. But last year I had a great stromboli from place, the DeRusso sausage. They have a stromboli that's a veggie stromboli with all the vegetables and the Italian cheeses, and it's really good. I love the Wood Fire Pizza Company. Now they're inside the Waterfront Hall, so they're not going to be right at our Little Italy's. But since they're already down there now, so they just kind of stay there. But they were great last year. You know what I really like, and this isn't necessarily Italian. They came last year, but Euphoric Donuts. They have this donut with like cream and strawberries. It's amazing. It's amazing, and they're going to be there again this year. And they also do some Italian. They'll do a couple like a little Italian-y. I think they did like a cannoli. I don't really remember, but it was something chocolatey. It might have been like a cannoli donut, but they're great too. So we have a lot of newsstands that I'm going to. Oh, I know what my favorite is. I can't even believe I forgot this. The apple dumplings right there, right by Heritage
yes.
With the ice cream. My daughter's favorite too. Last year they ran out because I waited till like 11 o'clock on Saturday night. Obviously, dumb move. Sunday they had them back, but great. They're great.
I'm already planning. I'm going to be down there most of the day Friday, and I'm already planning like, okay, so at noon, I'm thinking like the Sons of Italy sausage for lunch. I'm going to be there 5 and 6 and 7 o'clock. So I'm like, okay, so I have to do something different for dinner. But yeah, I need a cannoli. I need a Sons of Italy sandwich. But then I'm like free game after that. So I'm like ready to have eyes open down there.
We have the frozen wines if when you get done with work. Love that too now because it's so hot down there, and you can tell, and they're like a sweet treat, but like an adult sweet treat. So that's great too. But there's so many things that I just feel like I do a little bit of too much eating and drinking during this week. I also do a lot of work, so I mean, I guess I'm working it off. So it all
My
evens
parents
out.
always said, "Work hard, play hard." So I think you're
That's
doing it right,
right.
Crissy.
That
Now,
is
if somebody
right.
wants to take a look at the full schedule for the weekend, what's a good place for them to check out if they're kind of trying to plan around, like whether a band they'd want to see or something like that?
Well, our Facebook page is going to be updated all the time. We got a new social media coordinator that's on our board, so she's helping out with that. And plus, the board members are always reminding her, put this up, put that up. But so the full list of our entertainment for I even have it right here, but I printed it off so I would remember every day. But we have the full list of the main stage at Heritage Port on there, and you're going to get everything. You're going to get your authentic Italian, and you're also going to get some great music, Pocket Change, Spinning Jenny. You got a new band, the Bob Seger Tribute Band, right, followed by the fireworks. We brought the fireworks back this year. We heard your complaints. They are here again. So right after
Woo!
that on Saturday night. And then, so yeah, if you want a full schedule there, that's where it is. And I want to mention to people that on Sunday, we are going to try to do a family dinner. So, well, Undos is going to try to do it. I am not cooking anything, but they are. So Undos is coming back because they had a little break when COVID happened. They were short on employees afterwards. And it was just hard for them with all the restaurants and the festival. So they're going to do an authentic Italian dinner on Sunday, and that at 9:30. If you want a rosary, the hardcore Catholics and you don't have enough rosaries, come down. We'll have a rosary giveaway. Everyone gets one. There's going to be mass on Sunday, and then the authentic Italian dinner, sit-down dinner in Little Italy. They'll serve you, and it's supposed to be really good, provided by Undos. So.
Awesome. Well, Crissy, thank you so much. The ribbon cutting kicks off at noon on Friday, and they will be there throughout the weekend. And as Crissy mentioned, you can check the Italian Festival's Facebook. We'll also have a full schedule on our website, WTOV9.com. Crissy, thank you so much.
Thank you. And Jamie, we're going to be hitting you up for some more stuff to help us out too. So I'll be in touch. But thanks so much. We really appreciate.
Yep.
West Virginia's largest restoration company is now in the heart of the Mountain State. With a location in Charleston, joining our branches in Wheeling, Morgantown, and Pittsburgh, we'll be there to help when you need it most. Our expert team and state-of-the-art equipment is ready to serve the Kanawha Valley 24 hours a day. From water damage to fire restoration, when disaster strikes your home or business, tell your insurance provider you prefer the restoration company the Mountaineers call. Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration.
Okay, so who's excited for the food? Who's excited for the wine? Who's excited for the music? It's going to be a great weekend down at Heritage Port. And of course, on top of this, there's still also a lot of other things happening around town this weekend. Now, if you finish your Italian food and decide you want to try something a little different, Friday and Saturday will be the final 2 days of the Grecian Festival, which is taking place near Center Market at St. John the Divine Greek Orthodox Church. Now, it runs from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. every night, and dancers start at 6. Of course, there's going to be dancers, music, really good food, things you can buy, and they also do church tours. Again, that's from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. down near Center Market. Friday night, there is also, of course, the option for Fun Fest Fridays at Wheeling Park. This week, the band being featured is Vinyl Soul. Things kick off with everything at 6 o'clock, but if you're going to go for the music, that starts at 7. And hey, why not? You can wrap up the weekend with a little bit of disco. Dancing Queen is performing Sunday night at the Sunday Funday concert series down at Ogilby at the amphitheater. So you can go from Italian music to Greek music and back to disco if you want to kick off the weekend on a final nice little note. And that will do it for this week's Wheeling Feeling. Of course, make sure you get out there. Make sure you take your stretchy pants because there's going to be a lot of good food. And hopefully you have a great weekend around the Friendly City.